Hello, Happy New Year. It's Darin Eppich. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go into Zillow names the hottest housing markets of 2022. Obviously, Zillow in the past, I've mentioned in my videos, their estimate and algorithm is flawed, but they do get a lot of data. So this should be pretty interesting. From what I understand, last year they predicted Austin, and I think it was the #1 housing market or hottest housing market in 2021. This should be pretty interesting. We're going to count down the 10 hottest housing markets for 2022. Unfortunately, Los Angeles is not in this list, but I do expect Los Angeles for the most part still to be pretty solid and have a lot of heat to it, if you will, especially in certain areas. But here we're going to count down the 10 hottest housing markets of 2022 according to Zillow. Just a little preview. A number of them are in, 3 of the 10 are in Florida. A handful of them are in, I think half of them are in the Sun Belt area. You might be surprised at what number 1 is. Also, if you like the content you see today, please subscribe to my channel. I've got videos that have done thousands of views and I get like 5 subscribers from it. Appreciative, love it, but I do want to keep creating content for you guys. I spent a decent amount of money on this and time, and I just want to keep creating content for you guys, so please subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to hear about. Most of my videos are focused on real estate. A lot of them are focused on Los Angeles as well. Here to help you guys learn more. Also, for each city, if I have a relationship with a realtor and or a lender, I will reference it in the link below so that I can help you find financing and or a solid realtor to help you guys in each of these markets. I have a handful of these markets. I have relationships. I also have the Sotheby's network, but I wanted to let you guys know that I can, if you ask, I can refer you a strong agent that will take great care of you or give you at least an option for helping you find a home in each one of these markets. Like I said, here we go, counting down the top 10 housing markets or hottest housing markets according to Zillow of 2022. Starting off at number 10 is Austin, Texas. It's last year's #1 market. I think at one point in the third quarter of 2021, home sale prices increased, I think 34% in Austin. This year it's number 10. If you haven't been to Austin, I have. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. There's a lot of opportunity, a great vibe for people that have moved from California, other tech hubs. A lot of people have moved to Austin. It's been a tech kind of uprising for years. It's great outdoors. Lake Travis, I might be wrong there, but I went there. It was amazing. There's a lot of tech there. A lot of entrepreneurs have moved there, and has fantastic barbecue, a lot of fun bars, restaurants, just a good overall vibe. Also is home of the Yeti, which is a cooler that I love. But yeah, number 10 on the list, Austin. Like I said earlier, everything is expected in this top 10 list to still appreciate, or home sale prices to increase over 14.3%, what is predicted to be the national average. Average home sale price in Austin is $575,000, so gives you an idea of what it costs to buy a home there. Number 9, Orlando, Florida. Recently, I learned that this was actually one of the bigger cities in Florida. I always thought of Orlando as Disney World, Epcot Center, Universal Studios, kind of like a tourism place, not like a real city. Kind of like Anaheim if you're in Southern California. It's really more hospitality and tourism in Disneyland. But apparently it's a city and has an economy and has a downtown. It's home to the Orlando Magic. Like I said, Disney World. I was just recently in Sarasota area, about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe 2 hours drive depending on traffic, to Orlando. My friend bought his son-in-law a condo to live in. I think it was like $150,000 or something like that. But my point is, it's actually a thriving city. So this is number 9 on the list. The average home sale price is $305,000. And so, this is one of the 3 cities from Florida that are in the top 10 list. So yeah, Orlando, Florida, expect to be one of the hottest housing markets in 2022. So you might want to be, if you're an investor, you might want to think about it. Also, I will put down in all of my links if I have a realtor I can refer you guys, or I can link you to. Now, number 8 on the list, Phoenix, Arizona. This is actually, considered one of my hometowns. I was born in Detroit, but Phoenix is where I grew up. I go back there every Thanksgiving. It's a great place. It gets really hot during the summer, but the monsoons are really cool. The average home sale price recently was about about 410,000. I could rattle off all the different cool areas of Phoenix really easily, but it's a big metropolitan urban sprawl, if you will, like bigger than Los Angeles County. Phoenix has always been a great place to raise a family. It has a lot of economic opportunity, a lot of small, medium businesses. It just offers a lot. There's a lot of sports. I think there's every professional sports team: the Phoenix Suns, Arizona Diamondbacks, Arizona Cardinals, WNBA, which is the Phoenix Sparks. No, not Phoenix Mercury, sorry. That's the LA Sparks because I'm in LA now. It had been for years. So yeah, Phoenix is a hot market. It's number 8 on this list. I think it was even higher the year before. Whenever shifts happen in the United States, I've noticed since I was young, Phoenix, for a lot of Californians and people on the East Coast that are looking for good weather, Phoenix, along with Florida and pockets of California and Texas, they're always places that people move to. And Phoenix is, it's no different. It always happens. There's always waves where they get a lot of people moving there. I know a lot of people from California recently have moved to Phoenix, and I know a lot of friends that are realtors there. So I can definitely help you out with that one, depending on what areas and what price points you're looking for. So if you need a referral, I can take care of you easily. Number 7 on the list, Atlanta. For me, it's really, when I think of Atlanta, I think of the TV show by Childish Gambino. Really, Atlanta, I've been there a few times. I think of the culture and the vibe and the food. Also, I think of the traffic. But Atlanta has been a thriving city for quite some time. There's no surprise here that it's one of the hottest housing markets this upcoming year. There's a huge TV and film. A lot of people filming TV shows, films there because of the tax incentives. A lot of people that have lived in LA have moved to Atlanta over the years. Since I've been here 11 years in LA, I've noticed that trend almost every year. There's tons of people moving there, actors, TV and film production people, etc. It's just a very desirable place. They have a lot to offer. They have a good economy, great schools. I mean, it's a big sprawl. There's a lot of, just a lot of places to live. It's one of the biggest cities in the country. It's no surprise. Number 7 on the list, Atlanta. I'm trying to think of what else I can say about it, but you'll just have to go, search for yourself. I don't have a designated realtor for this market, but I can definitely find one easily. But I thought, if you love sports like I do, I think Atlanta would be a great place. They got the Hawks, the Braves, the Falcons. The Braves obviously, are one of the best baseball teams in the whole, Major League Baseball. And then also you got hip hop and, music, culture, great place. Number 6, Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Titans, home of, music. I don't think it's the country, headquarters, but I mean, Nashville is known for music and live music. There's a lot of great venues there. I'm a little surprised by the average home sale price of $386,000 because last time I was there years ago, I felt like there was homes for a lot more than that already. That's, Nashville for you. I have a great friend that, moved from Nashville to Los Angeles years ago, and he still talks about how amazing that place is. I have not been in for about 5 or 6 or 7 years. Years ago, I produced a music video there for Apple. It's a pretty cool place, live music, great food. They have a minor league baseball team. They have the Tennessee Titans. The people are really friendly. There's a lot of opportunity. If you move from LA there, I mean, there's CAA and the agencies for music. It's a very melting pot place. It might be a little bit too small for me, but I do know friends that have moved there from other cities that love it. No surprise here that it's one of the hottest housing markets. I think it has been for quite a few years. A lot of character there, a lot of green, a lot of old buildings. So very cool place. Definitely not new, but it has character, which people love. Number 5, Charlotte, North Carolina. They got a huge airport. I don't know what to say about Charlotte. Years ago, they had the Charlotte Hornets, which I loved. I think that now is the OKC Thunder. But I have flown through the airport a few times to go to Brazil. It's a huge airport, obviously a hub to the southeast for a lot of major airlines. So that tells you there's definitely economic infrastructure there. That means, people have opportunity there. So that's, people moving there, which means increase in home prices. No surprise, I guess, that Charlotte, North Carolina is on this list. The average home sale price is $365,000. Actually, I think the headquarters of Bank of America is actually in Charlotte, North Carolina off the top of my head. But Charlotte, North Carolina, number 5 on the list, smack dab in the middle of the top 10. I wish I had more to communicate on that, but moving on to number 4. Number 4 on the list, San Antonio, Texas. I mean, what would we be without another city on this list from Texas? Because obviously Texas is one of the best states in the union according to people from Texas. But number 4, San Antonio, Texas. Never been there before. I heard the Riverwalk is pretty exceptional. I've always heard good things about San Antonio. I've heard really good people, a lot of history there. You know, they have the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know much about the economy. I could research it, but I'll just tell you that average home sale price is $279,000. There must be some economic opportunity. Texas always has a strong infrastructure for, you know, a strong economy. Always had stable housing prices and growth. Probably is on this list as well as one of the hottest markets because it's priced low. $279 is a very affordable housing. So a lot of people move to places where there's affordable housing. So I can speak to that. That's why I think a number of these places are seeing, you know, going to be hot markets because they're priced to, you know, where people can actually own a home. And as we know, the trend that's been going on, a lot of people aren't having to go to the office anymore. They can work remotely. So people can kind of pick and choose where they want to live. Number 3 on the list, Raleigh, North Carolina. So there now is 2 cities in North Carolina that are in the top 10. No surprise, I've heard about Raleigh forever. I had a friend named Ashley Coleman that lived in Raleigh, North Carolina years ago when we were corporate people at monster.com. She told me how beautiful it was, Raleigh-Durham area. I heard it's got a very cool vibe to it. A lot of good, like, you know, restaurants, like town area. It feels like a small town, but like it's a decent sized city. The average home sale price is $389. What I've always heard from everyone, and recently in a global conference for Sotheby's, was that it's very charming, very affordable, and a lot of people from the East Coast keep moving down there. That probably has a lot to do with the increase in home pricing, or the being one of the hottest markets in 2022 according to Zillow. Number 2 on the list, Jacksonville, Florida, another Florida city. And it's funny, Miami's not on this list, but Miami is number 2 hottest, most expensive real estate market after New York and before Los Angeles in the country. So Florida is a hot place. I'm actually getting my license there. I don't know how much I'll go there, but I'm getting my license anyways. My parents live there. I love Miami. Might give me a reason to go there once in a while. My business partner, Corey, his parents just bought a place in Jacksonville. The average home sale price is $280,000, which is really affordable. A lot of retirement communities out there. They have the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's up in the Panhandle area. I've heard it's beautiful. I've never actually been. I always go down to southern Florida or the Gulf, but I heard it's a great place. I'm sure that, you know, if number 1's got almost 25% growth, this is probably going to be 20% or above. I've heard about people moving there, not as much as number 1, but it's number 2 on the list, and, you know, Zillow has a lot of data, so it should be pretty accurate. Number 1 on the list, Tampa, Florida. Tampa's in the Gulf. Tampa has a major airport. Tampa has Tom Brady. A few years ago when I found out Tom Brady was going there, or even talking about it, I was like, here we go. Tampa's gonna become like one of the cities of choice. Tampa for years has been very, you know, affordable, and still is affordable, but very desirable for a lot of people. I've seen a lot of friends move there over the last couple of years, friends from New York, friends from LA. There's a lot of cool hipster type of areas, Seminole Heights being one of them. Actually, even 2-3 years ago, I was actually looking at properties myself in Tampa because I wanted something closer to my parents, but as an investment property. So I was looking at Seminole Heights in Tampa off a tip from my realtor friend, Bernie Marshall. And he told me Seminole Heights was going to be a thing, and Tampa is booming. They have the Tampa Bay Lightning, they have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. It's a beautiful place. Tampa, Florida, they predicted to do 24 to 25% growth in 2022. So they predicted to be the number 1 hottest housing market in the country. I'm not surprised. I fly to Tampa once or twice a year to see my parents. It's a beautiful place. So I think, you know, you start seeing more companies moving down there, you'll see even more growth. I'm gonna round this out real quick. Number of cities from Florida, number of cities in Sunbelt. A lot of this hot housing markets, if you notice, the price point, it's affordable. 6 of the 10 cities actually the last couple of years have had more economic growth than housing available. So that's what's also pushing these prices up. there's opportunity, jobs happening in a lot of these cities. So you see a lot of people moving there for jobs, and also that, if there's not enough inventory, it's gonna push the prices up. It's the standard recipe that's happening last couple of years across the country. But yeah, if you need a referral for a realtor, I will have links below with contact information. Hope you like the video you see. Please comment, like it, subscribe, help me grow my fan base, and so I can keep making these videos for you guys. Have a good one and Happy New Year, and to everyone, have a great 2022.